Good morning, dear friends. Today we will be studying the lesson Lifelines of National Economy. What exactly are lifelines? Lifelines, it is like um, a support system. Like, see, you have the blood is a lifeline which is supplying oxygen and other nutrients to other parts of the body, isn't it? If I'm not wrong. Now, same thing, transportation and communication are the lifelines of our economy. See, we studied about agriculture, we studied about minerals, manufacturing industries, everything. Eh, okay, everything is at its place. Who will connect it? It is the transportation and communication systems of our country. Now, transporting of agricultural goods to the um, industries so that they can be converted, like, see, fruits to the manufacturing industries to convert it into fruit juice. Who does it? The transportation. And the communication uh, conveys the fact that the material is on the way. Then the finished product to the markets, isn't it? So the means of transport and communication provide the economics support to build up the economy of any country. Now, there are various means of transport. So we will see here railways, roadways, pipelines on the land. So water, you have inland and overseas. And on air, you have domestic airways and international airways. And in domestic, you have private airlines also and public undertaking. So now we will study about roadways. Now roadways. See, India has the largest network of roadways. If you take down to the go down to the most basic level, that is to the village, and to the international level, we have a very good this one network of roadways, I'm sorry. Now, why roadways? Compared to the railways, construction cost is much lower. See, here it's been given. Roads can transfer more, matlab, such a topography. See, we have the highest highway of the world, the Zozilla Pass. See where it has been built. And see, today, so many years of independence, now Kashmir is getting the connectivity of railways. Others, roadways have already been built long back, isn't it? So, road transport is economical and it provides door to door service. Meaning, see, just imagine you have online ordered something online, and through the roadways it is coming to your doorstep. Understand? It also acts as a feeder. Now, if you want to go, now you want to go by air from Delhi to Bombay. From Delhi to Bombay, you're going by flight to Delhi to Bombay. Who will reach you to the airport? It is the roadways. So it acts like a feeder to reach you to the airport or to the railway station or to the seaport. Okay, and that's why they, matlab, roadways is like what to say. That's the reason we can say that roadways is easy to be built. It's economical and it acts as a feeder. The construction cost is extremely economical for the government of the country. Now, there are various kinds of roadways. First of all, the cream of it is golden quadrilateral. Now, this golden quadrilateral connects all the four mega metropolitan cities like Delhi, Bombay, Chennai, and Kolkata. Along the way, it is connecting the other important cities like Delhi to Bombay. We are connecting like Jaipur, then Gurugram, Noida, and all that. And Bombay to Chennai, we are connecting Pune, Bangalore, Mysore, etc. And then from Chennai to Kolkata, we are connecting via Vishakhapatnam, the most important port and all. So this golden quadrilateral, it is like the golden quadrilateral is six-lane traffic. Okay, then we have north-south corridor and east-west corridor. North-south corridor connecting Srinagar from Jammu and UT of Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari straight away, four-lane traffic. Then east-west corridor, Porbandar to Silchar. And the most important point, central point is Jhansi, where both the roadways meet. Understand? Now, these super highways have made transportation extremely easy. Matlab, basically for a businessman. We are an agro-based economy, agrarian economy. Now, transporting of agricultural goods to the manufacturing industries and from there to the markets need either good connectivity or road connectivity. Now, this road connectivity has ensured the building up of the industrial economy because it transports goods from one place to another at a very fast rate. Then we have something called national highways. These highways link extreme parts of the city and they also are maintained by the central government. Now, this connects all the state capitals and they are maintained by the Central Public Works Department. And highway number one is Shershah Suri Marg. You remember Shershah Suri. It connects Delhi to Amritsar. Okay. Now, the next one is state highways. State linking the state capital with other areas of interest. Now, take for example, um, Jammu and Kashmir. Now, Jammu and Kashmir, Kashmir is a tourist destination spot. Now, the this one capital, summer capital is Srinagar. Srinagar to Gulmarg, Srinagar to Yusmarg, Sonmarg. Now, these are the tourist destinations, and naturally, the state highways maintain it, and so that the tourists find it easy to travel from one place to another. District District roads are maintained by the Zilla Parishad. District roads, it connects the various villages, and from the villages what comes agricultural products. Other roads like rural roads, then rural roads, basically in India, the rural roads were not well developed. They were muddy, and during the rainy season, naturally there would be slush and all. Now, as per the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, the scheme ensures that most of the rural roads are well maintained. Border roads. Border Roads Organization maintains the border roads, and these border roads are very important in connecting the border areas, the mountainous areas, the desert areas, not only for the easy movement of the army, but also connecting the remote villages with the other parts of the country. Okay. See here, roads can be classified on the basis of the type of material that can be used, that can be as metallic or unmetalled. Metalled roads can be made of cement, concrete, or bituminous coal. Therefore, they are all-weather roads, and these basically are the super highways, national highways, and all that. Unmetalled use, matlab you can understand, they go out of this one. You cannot commute during the rainy season. Now, railways. Railways is the principal mode of transport, and where at one go you can transport huge amount of goods and passengers from one place to another. Roadways, it is limited. Limited. See, in a big bus, you can commute max to max 100 people. But in a railway, you just add another bogie and the number of people can be increased. Now we have a good network of railways, and the train steamed off from Mumbai to Thane in 1853, covering a distance of 34 kilometers. The British started the railway system in our country to especially to they worked on it especially after 1857 revolt. They wanted to transport their army from one place to another at a very fast rate. So they laid the foundation for a good railway network in our country. Understand? Now, I told you that in the Himalayan region, the railway network has been still not yet complete even after so many years of this one, what to say, independence. Okay, because of the rugged terrain and all that. But in the Great Plains, we have a good network of railways. Why? Because the demands are so economic and administrative factors. Now you know that the Great Plains are agriculturally and industrially well developed. So naturally you need a good network, and because it's in the plains, the land is in the plain area, you can build the railways very easily. Understand, in the hilly terrains it is extremely difficult to build railway tracks, and there also if the population is sparse, the need for railways is very little felt. Okay, now pipelines. Today railways have become more important, and but railways suffer through some of the important disadvantages. Like, see, mm, passengers travel without tickets. They just get into the railways. Now if the checker comes, they just hide in the toilets or anything like that. And unprecedented stops, just pull the alarm chain, get down at the stop where there is no railway station at all, and then it causes heavy damage and loss of time also, isn't it? Basically the alarm chain is for medical or any other emergency, but people misuse it. Then sometime nowadays all the fans and light bulbs are grilled now, but those were the times when the light bulbs would be taken away, fans would be taken away by the passengers, the seats would be cut. See, this is all loss for the railways. When we are traveling by railways, we have to see to it that this damages should not be done. Now pipelines, the cheapest means of transport today has become the pipelines, because you just have to lay the pipeline. Okay, the installation cost is high. After that you have to maintain it. So oil and natural gas and water are the three things which are transported from one place to another. See, for the thermal factories and thermal centers and all, where we generate thermal electricity and all, you cannot transport oil and natural gas through trucks. So pipelines ensure that there is continuous supply of what to say oil from the this one what to say oil field to the thermal power plant. See, we have number of pipelines from Assam to Kanpur via Guwahati, Brownie, and Allahabad. See how it is seen to it that the network reduces the transportation cost. So you can go through this place. Okay, water waste. The cheapest means of transport is the waterways. See, we have a 7,500 coastline. Now, international and internal, we have got especially the uh, this one the rivers which are always full, that is the northern rivers. Now these rivers, especially the Ganges, you see it flows on the plains, and nearly 2500 kilometers we have the length of the river, which is not flowing through the rugged terrain. Southern rivers, they flow through the rugged terrain, so we do not have that much amount of what to say water transport we have for short distances. But the northern rivers, naturally they are snow-fed rivers, and we have a good network of waterways, nearly 14,500 kilometers in length, and only 5,685 kilometers are navigable. But even this is a advantage, because most of the material is transported through water, and it is almost what to say the cost is negligible. Now other than that, see, Ganga river between Allahabad and Haldia, Brahmaputra river, all this okay. So specified stretches, see, southern rivers, when you come, the specified stretches between Godavari and Krishna, along with Kakinada, Puducherry, travels canals. So we have got canal concept in our country, and the most important state which has canals is Kerala. Kerala has nearly 2,205 kilometers of canals, and most of the transport is done through these canals, local and international. See, through canals it reaches the ports, and naturally from there it goes through the to other countries also. So these two areas, to these two states, we have canals which are reducing the cost of transport from one place to another. Now see, major seaports. Now with the coastline, with the huge coastline, we have some ports which we call as all weather ports, meaning you just imagine India enjoys a, what to say, a rough monsoon, and during that time the sea gets rough, and we need to have a good port distribution, matlab, and port which is all weather, where the ships can come and rest. So this we have a, like, see, Deen Dayal port, it's a tidal port. It caters to the convenient handling of the exports and imports of highly productive granary and industrial belt, um, stretching across Jammu and Kashmir, almost all the northern states. Mumbai, I don't have to mention at all. It is one of the biggest port with a spacious, natural, and well-sheltered harbour, and it was developed by the British. Now Goa, Marma Goa, on the western side. Now from here, and most of the 50% of the India's iron export is done, and from Mangalore port, all the iron ore goes from Kudremukh mines. Okay, Kochi is the extreme southwestern port located at a lagoon and is a natural harbor. See, that's what I was telling you. Know, India is at an advantage position where we have uh, all-weather ports. Now, airways. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed out on this. Kerala, Kolkata, it's an inland riverine port. So, meaning it is on the banks of River Hooghly. But Hooghly River is so wide and deep that international ships also can come into Kolkata. And Vishakhapatnam is the deepest landlocked and well protected port, and from here, maximum amount of iron ore is exported to other countries. Chennai, one of the most important and oldest artificial port also. Okay, Haldia port was developed as a subsidiary to reduce the burden on the Kolkata port. Airways. Today we have two types of airways. One is international and another is internal. In internal, we have both airplanes and helicopter service also. The air transport, though it was private, it was nationalized in 1953, meaning it was taken over by the government. Now, the helicopter service is called the Pavan Hans helicopter service. Basically, it provides, see, we have offshore oil fields, isn't it? That is Bombay High, Ankleshwar, and all that. So, it provides this one, all the services like transporting of the goods and passengers from the land to the offshore mines. Okay, and it is also helped during the in the UT of Ladakh, and transporting of the soldiers to the highest battlefield, that is Siachen Glacier. Now we come down to communications. What is communication? Meaning communicating your, telling your thoughts. How do you tell your thoughts? Either you speak it out, or you write it out. So writing, there are many types, letters, either through letters or through emails or through social media. Now, uh, how does it reach? It reaches through, it can be airlifted or it can be transported through land transport. Now, mail, which is which is light, like international and all that, letters and all that, they are airlifted. Now others, books, periodicals, and all that, that it goes through railways only. Okay, and then we have, uh, in order to deliver mail, the Post and Telegraph Department has Rajdhani channel, Metro channel, Green channel, Business channel, Bulk mail channel, and periodical channel, through which the mail is transported at a very fast rate. See, now look at this map here. This map is important with the, uh, like, see, they see here they have said Khandla port. In fact, Khandla port is Deen Dayal port. Okay, Mumbai, see, you have Jawaharlal Nehru also, Chhatrapati Shivaji, this one. See, you just look into this map both for, what to say, ports and airports. Okay, Prior to the invasion of the mobile phones, we used to have STD and phone booths and all that. Now everyone has a mobile phone and all that. Now subscriber trunk dialing, a telephone facility where we used to call up our relatives or friends living in other cities. We had to book a trunk call, and when the line would be this one, we had to wait for the line to get free, and then we could speak, and that too it would be for a few minutes. But today you can speak at length because of the this one, what to say, mobile phones and internet, better connectivity and all that. Mass communication. What is mass communication? At one given point of time you are connecting to the mass of people. See, 9 o'clock when we switch on the TV for of a news channel, the mass of India switches on a news channel. Imagine NDTV 24/7, English channel. That means we are connecting to the mass of India, and it is called mass communication. Now, all this we have All India Radio, Doordarshan, then we have journals, we have newspapers, and all that. So, newspapers now, Hindi, the Hindi newspaper is the largest, matlab, the newspapers printed in Hindi language have the maximum number of followers. Next come English, and then comes Urdu. And then films. Who can forget the films? Films also are a means of mass communication. The Central Board of Film Certification, which certifies whether the films can be shown to the general public or to the not. Now, trade. Trade decides the economy of any area or any country. Now, international trade, we call it export and import, where we export more products and import very less products. We call it positive balance of trade. But when we are importing more amount of goods and exporting very less amount of goods, we call it non-favorable balance of trade. Okay. Now, this international trade basically is carried on through waterways. That is international because it is cheaper. But on rarest of the rare cases, air travel is preferred, but it turns out to be very costly. Okay, India, we have very good trade relations with the western part of the world also, and with the eastern part of the world also, because last year, geography lesson number 1, we have studied that India be having a shelf like projection in the Indian Ocean. We are not landlocked. Naturally, our connectivity is with the rest of the world easily, and we are exporting minerals, gems, jewelry, other related products, and agricultural also, agricultural products also, and finished agricultural products also are exported to other parts of the world. Okay. Now today we have included electronic items also and other products to export. Previously, India used to import electronic items. Today, we have advanced so much that we are exporting electronic items to other parts of the world. Now, tourism. Tourism is one trade, international trade, which directly or indirectly helps or gives employment to a maximum number of people. Now, the auxiliary industry also is supported. Now, imagine you go to Rajasthan as a tourist. You are supporting the hotel industry, the travel industry, then you are supporting the local handicraft industry. All this is possible because of tourism. Now, and the amount of earnings that is done by the local artisans. If an international tourist comes, the income is in dollars. Now, that is so tourism as a trade is being encouraged not only by the central government but it is also encouraged by the local state governments also, so that their states their states can be economically uplifted. So the most important tourist destinations you can see is Kerala, Rajasthan, and Rajasthan is also known for destination weddings. Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Ladakh, beauty of Ladakh, you can see. These are most important tourist destinations, but also other like mega metropolitan cities like Bombay, Bangalore. All these are also tourist destinations, but they are also IT centers also. Okay. See here, India is ranked as the world's fourth best holiday haven. See, tourism does not mean just that people come to look at the places. There are various kinds of tourism, like health tourism, where people from other parts of the world come to regenerate, or dental tourism for their dental, what to say, uh, treatments and all that, and other like we have medical tourism where people from the other third world countries come for the better medical facilities provided in India. Then there is something called destination wedding tourism, where, see, as I told you, in Rajasthan, most of the palaces are used as for destination weddings. And then you have business tourism, where conferences are held in a particular tourism center. So naturally, people from all over the dignitaries from all over the world come over. So, and then you have religious tourism. See, like in Jammu and Kashmir, Amarnath Yatra. So Amarnath Yatra, not only that, then you have Buddha Amarnath, Machil Yatra, and all this, and then going to the Hazrat Bal and all that. So people come for religious tourism also. So today it is not just people going like a bus load of tourists going to all the tourist destination. No, there are various kinds of tourism which I have just mentioned today.